Hello guys, this is Turtle, and this is a Call of Duty video that I'm showing you to show the DLC for the exosuits and guns that recently came out. Now, there's 4 DLC packs that came out. I bought 2 of them, the Lightning and the Creature packs, which I thought looked the best. The Magma and the Nano, I just didn't feel like I needed to buy all of them, all 4 of them. But so I wanted to show off the exosuit for the Lightning, which this is the bluest camouflage for pants and chest and stuff that I have. It gives you a helmet, and it gives you the exosuit, and then it gives you the gun camouflages, and then with the gun camouflages it also gives you the reticles, which you can use on the red dot hybrid focus. I think you can use them on the target enhancer. Yeah, I'm going to show them on the hybrid sights to show off more of how they look, so you can see how they look in a red dot and in the ACOG kind of scope. So you get first the Electron, which I think is one of the better looking ones, and if you look at it, you know, it doesn't take up too much of the vision, and with the red dot mode, it's pretty good. With the zoomed in 4x zoom, it's pretty good. Shows you where you're shooting. So that one's alright. The bolt, not really the biggest fan of this one. It's not. It takes up a bit too much of the reticle, and I feel like it's just too in the way. And because of the way it's vertical, diagonal, rather, the way it's diagonal, it kind of just throws off my senses a little bit. You know, I want something that's right there in the center where I'm going to shoot, not up and to the left and bottom to the right. You know, of where I'm going to shoot. I want it just in the center or just around. So that's not really my favorite, but they have the light bulb, which is alright. I think this one takes up a little bit of view, but it gives you kind of like a round head shape to help you assist you in an aim. I think that's fine. That one's alright. So those are the 3 from the Lightning pack. I don't have the Magma pack, or whatever it is, the Lava pack, so I don't have that, and I don't have the Nano packs. I don't have those. But the Beast one, this one I actually think is probably my favorite, just because it leaves pretty much most of the reticle open. It's a little dark red around the edge of where you're aiming, so maybe I'm not the biggest fan of that exactly. But I like a lot of the reticles that actually leave your sight in the very center open, so it's not obscuring your view when you are trying to shoot and get a headshot. I feel like this one works pretty well. And then the next one is the Brute. You know, it's an octopus Cthulhu kind of thing with wings and stuff. It takes up a lot of your screen there. I mean, I can hit with it, but I don't know if I'd want to use it in a real game. It's just, that's a lot. It's blurring out a lot of your vision, and it's transparent a little bit, but not. You know, there is that red dot in the center that shows you where you are shooting, but it takes up too much of the vision. I'm not a big fan of that one. And then the Blister here, this one also takes up a lot of your vision space there. It's just too much. It's a little overwhelming for a red dot. To me, it's you know, it's just too obscuring, and so I'm not a big fan of that one. So I stick with the Beast right now. It works pretty good. Then the camouflage, as you can see, let's look back at that. You can see it moving around on the gun. You can see it on the exosuit on my arm there. You see the little bit that's on my exosuit. I think, you know, it looks alright. It's good. That's why I picked this one. That's why I bought this one, actually, was it just looked good. And then there's the Creature one. When we've got this one on, you can kind of see the green is kind of a flowing, oozing something underneath the scales and stuff. And I think it looks alright. You know, I like it. I think it looks good. I'm a turtle, so I had to get the one that makes me look the most turtle-like, and we'll show you these real quick. Back here in customization, I have, this is the one I have that is the most green camouflage that I have. I don't actually have a whole green camouflage set, so this is kind of some cheap garbagey stuff. I haven't really got many out of the supply drops, but you can see on the exosuit that it goes through the leg, or up the leg, up the arm, the back, and then you also do get these helmets, and can show off the other exosuits real quick. There's the steampunk one, which I can show these in the helmets. I'm just going to show the steampunk exosuit for a second, and the Barang one, that's kind of cool. The panda one's kind of cool. So you can see these before you buy them in game, which is kind of nice when you can't really check out the reticles or stuff in the game. So that's kind of sad. So I'm sad that I can't show off all the reticles to you guys, and sad that I can't see some of the ones from the other packs to see if it was worth buying. But these look alright, I think. You know, it's probably worth getting maybe one. It's not something, I mean, the exosuits, it's not something you see in-game yourself. It's really just to show off your pride for maybe your country is a good thing to have, you know. Most people probably won't know the difference between the Netherlands and the France, you know. It's blue, white, red, red, white, blue. Which direction and stripes versus, you know, horizontal or vertical, I don't think anyone will know. Most people know the Canadian one. That's a pretty easy one. But yeah, the UK has a pretty cool jack on there, so I like that. It's good. The magma, you can see in game here, does have kind of the lava-looking stuff flowing through, kind of like the creature one does. So that's kind of cool. And then the nanotech, you can see, kind of has that weird pulsing whatever that they do in all the Call of Duty games when they have nano stuff. And I mean, it looks alright. It's just not worth getting to me. I already bought 2 of the other packs, so I think I'm good. You know, I'm showing off that I like the game and have spent stupid extra money on it when most people boycott any DLC and map packs and stuff. Which the map pack should be out any day now, and I'll probably show some of those off in the next video if I can get games on them, if there's games going on. The last couple times I've looked for games, it's been a little bit better than it was previously, which I'm happy to report, like being able to play hardcore and actually find stuff. They've actually added search and destroy to hardcore, so I'm sure there's people that'll be playing that too. It seems like people like that. I don't like search and destroy that much. It's just Counter-Strike to me, so I don't really care for it. But yeah, they've had more people in the hardcore playlist when I've been playing, more at prime time than at like 2 in the morning. So that gun looks really cool with that. They did add the other gun, which I didn't show off, but you don't really have to see that too much. It is just a rifle that shoots energy, and so it doesn't have to reload. When it does overheat, it does reload, but you'll see. So it just waits. The longer the hotter you've got it when you have to reload, the longer it takes for that little laser in there to cool down before you get the new battery pack in. But I have the heatsink on, so it takes a little bit longer. Get a couple extra shots out of it with that. Yeah, the new gun, it's alright. I don't know. Somehow I have royalty. I don't know. Maybe because that's not quite its own gun, I guess. But yeah, so that's what things look like. And I hope you guys appreciate this video. I like showing off these kind of things for you guys on YouTube because maybe you don't want to spend the money until you've seen whether or not you like it. But right now, this stuff, I think it looks pretty good. This is on extra settings for detail. I don't normally play on extra settings. I normally play on medium or high, just because there's not really that much reason for that much higher textures. It just slows you down just a little bit more. Your input time and stuff for FPS games you want to have a little bit higher, so this isn't exactly how I'd be playing the game anyways, so yeah. Anyways, that's all I got to say about that. So I'll see you guys another time, maybe when the maps are out. I hope you guys are having fun out there in Call of Duty or League of Legends, whatever games you're playing, whatever makes you follow me, and see you guys next time.